Hey there, Melissadunn here with the Melissadunn Realty team, and today I'm taking you out on a driving tour. We're going to go check out Trinity Falls. It's an amazing master plan community in McKinney, Texas. It's right off 75, so it's super convenient and it is absolutely loaded with amenities. We're going to drive through, talk about the neighborhood, some of the pros, some of the cons, and a little bit about why you might want to move there. All right, I'm going to turn the camera around and we're going to go check it out. So I just exited off of 75 onto what I believe was FM 543, and we are pulling into the community of Trinity Falls here in McKinney, Texas. I am so excited to be able to show you this community. My goal here, of course, is to give you an idea of the neighborhood, that type of thing. I won't be doing any panning or anything like that because safety is our first priority. If there is something that you want to see in particular or get a better view of, just let me know and we can always send you over that property. So first things first, we're going to pull into one of the community amenity centers. This is the club here. It's got a pool and some other cool little kind of clubhouse area and a playground. So we're going to pull in here, and that's kind of in this first drag here. So we've got a pool next to us. I'll have my assistant pop up some kind of photos of the pool area so you can get an idea here. So we've got the pool, you've got this cute playground area. This is a 2,000 acre master plan community. And what master plan means is that there's lots of amenities. You've got, they try to make it kind of everything that you would need in a neighborhood right here. We'll pop up some photos of the play areas here as well. This community, a lot of people who are moving to this area or moving within the DFW area, they want, I always hear people who are like, I don't want to live in a cookie cutter neighborhood. I want to have green space, that type of thing. And a lot of the communities a couple years back, and some of the ones still now, but a lot of the communities a couple years back, they were built, they were just built to be a little bit more just houses. You know what I'm talking about, just subdivision houses. Not a lot to do in the community. You might have had a pool, you might have had an amenity center, just not a whole lot of exciting stuff going on, right? Master plan communities really offer so much more. Most have fitness centers, most have not just one pool but multiple pools, some have full-on water parks. The cool thing about this community, while you have all of those awesome things, you really do have a lifestyle here. They have maintained about 140 acres of green space, so trees, woods, really gives you an opportunity to get out here and to explore. When I'm driving around, you'll see the little walking trails here have these cute butterfly benches throughout. So you've got fun little photo ops and just little bits of character in this community that I think is really helpful. So I'm going to go through a little bit about the community, and then we'll swing through a couple of neighborhoods and we'll talk about some of the builders and whatnot out here. So like I said, 2,000 acre community, very, very big community, very easy to get to right off of 75. We'll talk about your proximity to different employers and entertainment in a bit. The average home size here, it's about 1,420 square feet. Apologies, correction. They start at about 1,400 square feet, go up to about 4,500 square feet. The average home here is going to be about 2,850 square feet. Don't know if you can see, but off to the side they've got a pond and a little amphitheater area. I'll have my assistant pop some photos up there. Average lot size here is going to be 0.18 acres, which is pretty typical for a subdivision community. We see between 0.14 and 0.19 in most of these master plan communities. The lots here are going to range between 0.11 acres to 0.53 acres, so over half an acre for some of the lots here, and that's on the pre-existing market. So these are all homes that have been listed within the last year. The HOA here is going to be about $300 per quarter, so you'll want to keep that, and that's in that's when this video was recorded, right? So that may change. Sometimes those numbers change. Prices in Trinity Falls are going to range between $350 to $750 for a new construction property. The active listings right now are between $365 to $592. So if you wanted to buy something here, and again, we have another pond, I'm just going to kind of cut to the side. We have another pond here with a playground and lots of wooded area to my right. But if you wanted to buy an existing home here, you would be looking kind of in that price point. The average here is about $450,000 on your most recently sold properties in the last year. And that range is going to go from 230. That would be very difficult to find in this market that we're in right now. In the high in the last year has been 725,000. So there's a good range here, but you're probably looking at the most affordable option out here right now being in that mid to upper threes. So we're going to pull through. We're driving along the outside of the community. One of the really neat things about Trinity Falls is there is a separate active adult portion of the neighborhood, which is so cool. So you could really, if you wanted to, have the whole family living out here. We're going to pull into the portion of the community that is active adults, and Del Webb builds in this side of the community. You have your own amenity center here, which is really cool. So it's all 55 and up. You have your own pool that's 55 and up here. But some great one-story options here in Trinity Falls in the active adult neighborhood. So I just want to kind of show you through some of the examples. It's just an adorable neighborhood, lots of green space. When we're driving around, you'll notice there'll be clusters of homes, and then there'll be a break with some green space and some really big tall trees, and I love that they maintain that. I'm gonna loop back through here and drive past that active adult community center here. Some of the builders that are in Trinity Falls, not just the active adult portion, but in Trinity Falls in general, would be Chesmar, Coventry. The active adult portion is Del Webb, Drees Custom Homes. Highland has a single family home product, and they have a townhouse product here, which offers one of the more affordable single family options out here. It's a great townhouse, the great size. I mean, it's a fantastic build. I've got a couple of those video tours that we will link down below in the comments. To the right here is the active adult community center and active adult pool. So that's exclusively for the residents of this portion of Trinity Falls. And then you've also got Perry Homes out here as well. So some great builders. Really, really good builders. Pull through this little traffic circle, and then I'll show you some more of the neighborhood. We'll get into this other side here. So elementary schools, here is going to be Naomi Press and Naomi Press is your elementary school. Scott Johnson's going to be your middle school. McKinney North is the high school. This is McKinney ISD, so highly recognized, very, very good school district. We'll pull down here and give you a little tour. Hopefully you can see some of these homes that are being built out here. We'll go down a more completed neighborhood also. And again, I'm just focusing on the road. We want to be really careful. We don't want to hurt anybody. So like I said, you've got the neighborhoods, and then you've got these green spaces off to the side. good idea of the quality home, kind of the style out here. Now, Trinity Falls is from the Johnson Development Group, who they were responsible for Viridian also, if you're familiar with Viridian. Another amazing community. They are located there in Arlington, and you know, we always go out there for the trees at Christmas time. They got just some really cool, they do music out in the park there, and it's not just the, you know, the quality of home and the pool and all that fun stuff, but it's also the lifestyle that you're getting whenever you move to communities like this, because they do so much to really be kind of a one-stop shop for you. So elementary school, we can kind of talk about location. Elementary school is going to be about 8 minutes away. This is all based on you being there at 8 a.m. on Monday morning. Middle school is going to be about 9 minutes away, and the high school is just 13 minutes away. So all very, very close by. So again, this community is full of hiking and biking trails. I mentioned that 140 acres of woods. One of the cool things on their website, they actually have an audio track of like the woods here, so you can hear the wind rustling through the trees. And I think that's so cool to be able to walk out of your house, go out to the trails, and actually have the opportunity to you know, hear the trees and be part of nature. So we're driving past the section where they are building an in-community school, which is awesome. McKinney ISD, I highly suggest that you look into them. We will post some information from great schools about McKinney ISD, but they're a fantastic school district. They've done a really great job. The last few years, they've made some awesome changes out here that have really improved the school district. Okay, so we're gonna go drive by some of the model homes in this area. Sorry about that little detour. Okay, I'm gonna drive pretty slow here so you can kind of get a good peek. And again, if you have questions about any of the builders, let me see if I can stop and maybe turn you a little bit so you can see. Okay. If you have any questions about any of the builders here, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. We have got a wealth of knowledge and information on these builders. We would love to connect with you and kind of chat with you about everything that this community has to offer, or other communities in the DFW Metroplex. We're gonna see, since we're not on a busy area, we'll kind of turn the camera a little bit. I have the opportunity to do that safely now. So we're just passing some of the model homes. There's one of the awesome playgrounds and the amenity centers. This community is full of awesome stuff. So you've got a dog park here, you've got, and we'll drive past that here in just a minute. You've got an event salon, you've got a couple of amenity centers, you've got multiple pools. They do have a beach entry pool here, an open air pavilion, and a grilling pavilion. There's splash pads coming. Did I mention playgrounds? I think I mentioned playgrounds. Lots of playgrounds. So tons to do here. We're gonna drive by Highland Homes in just a minute, and I'm gonna show you their townhouses. The cool thing about their townhouses, one, typically when you're buying a townhouse in our area, you're only surrounded by townhouses, which that's not a bad thing, but you don't typically get amenities like you're gonna get here in a townhouse product, or in a community that's offering such an affordable price point. So we're gonna go look at the townhouses here. Another cool thing, and you'll see in the video tours, we did tours on all 3 floor plans that Highland's offering. And one of the cool things, oops, good job there. One of the cool things that, there we go. One of the cool things about them, the middle unit was actually the most affordable unit. And it was the largest unit, which was cool. They all have very home-like features. So we're gonna pass 2 more model homes and then the townhouses here. They have the two on the outside will have 2 yards, which is great. I love that you've got 2 outdoor spaces, 2 patios essentially, if you can see here. And the middle unit is the largest. It's also about 30 grand right now. Now that's always going to be subject to change, right? The middle unit was about 30 grand cheaper than the 2 exterior units because you're so well insulated that you didn't require an additional HVAC. So that's another really cool thing that you might want to keep in mind if you're looking for an option. I've had people reaching out to me about that being a potential investment for them. But being, you know, in that middle unit, you've got some additional insulation, so your electricity bills will also be less. But the outside units are fantastic too. All 3 floor plans had fantastic natural light. And just it fit in really well. We're gonna circle back through. I want to show you the dog park. It fit in really well with this whole community because they were very home-like. When you watch the videos, I mean, all the builders out here are fantastic and I think produce a beautiful home. However, when you watch the video, you will see how just home-like these townhouses are. The kitchens are full-size kitchens, big kitchen islands. The windows are almost floor-to-ceiling windows. You've got tons of beautiful natural light. Full-size laundry areas, which is very unique in a townhouse option. You know, usually you get a washer and dryer in a closet or a stackable. I'm gonna pan, since no one's by me right now, I'm gonna pan this way so you guys can see the dog park. I don't mean to go on and on about the townhouses, but they are a great option if you're looking for something new in this area that is a little bit more affordable. So there's the dog park area. Okay. Let's see, what else do we need to talk about? We talked about let's talk about the fun stuff to do around here. I'm just gonna drive around the neighborhood and kind of let you know some of the other fun stuff to do around here. So this community is only 6 miles away from, I'm gonna go down this way. 6 miles away from downtown McKinney, which downtown McKinney is absolutely adorable, very, very cute, very fun. There's a candy shop down there that we love. Great restaurants, things to do. It's just a really cute, older, historic downtown neighborhood. We really, really enjoy it. There's multiple wineries and breweries here in McKinney, so that's always fun. Go do something out there. One thing that our family really loves, we come out to McKinney all the time to go to the Heard Museum. I don't know if you've seen in any of my other videos, we are always on the go. We do not like to sit still. And the Heard Museum is, they share reciprocity with the Perot Museum membership. So we have a membership to the Perot, which gets us into the Heard for free. You can get a membership at the Heard. It's very affordable. It's not a very expensive membership at all. It's a natural science museum, so there's some really cool stuff inside. Our girls love the snakes and some of the creatures that they have inside. They've got some fossils. The outdoor area, they have a really cool dinosaur animatronic thing where you can walk through and you can see different dinosaur, like life-size dinosaur structures. And then there is a really cute little outdoor town area that our girls really enjoy playing in, and so that's really close here as well. Let's see, you're close to Town Lake, which is important. People enjoy going to Town Lake. Some of the major employers, so within about a 20 to 35 minute drive from here, if you were to arrive by 8:30 on a Monday morning, you've got the Toyota corporate office, which I know, let me fix that for you. I know I get a lot of clients moving here for the Toyota corporate office, Bank of America's corporate office, PepsiCo, Frito-Lay. Those are all going to be within a 20 to 35 minute drive. Within a 30 to 50 minute commute at peak times on Monday morning, you're looking at TI. Raytheon is about the McKinney office, or the McKinney plant, I don't know. McKinney's Raytheon is only about a 15 minute drive, and State Farm there in Richardson is only about a 30 minute drive. So some of the cons, what are some of the cons that we need to consider? Some of the cons would be that this is a really big development. It's huge. You know, you might have to drive, let me change this. You might have to drive to get to the dog park, right? That's one of the cons. You know, you need to keep that in mind. They do have smaller lot sizes, some of the homes out here. Some of the homes here are on 40-foot lots, which is a pretty tight lot size. So, you know, you might want to just keep that in mind. However, in my opinion, I think the pros far outweigh the cons. I really think that you can get an absolutely beautiful home out here for a very affordable price. So I'm gonna flip over the camera and we'll finish chatting. All right, so let's recap. Trinity Falls is a 2,000 acre master plan community here in McKinney, Texas. It's near lots of local dining, entertainment, and some of our major employers here in the DFW Metroplex and the surrounding suburbs. The average home in Trinity Falls is gonna be about 2,800 square feet. The average price point for a pre-existing home is at about $450,000. To purchase a new home there, they're gonna range between $350,000 and up into $750,000 or higher. To purchase a pre-existing home, you're looking at a price point between $365,000 and $592,000. Great community. Average lot size is 0.18, but there's lots of variation there on lot size. Tons of amenities. I think that's probably one of the biggest pros to this community, is not just its proximity, but the amenities within the community also. It's pretty unique to have so much green space here in the Metroplex. Some of the cons, like I said earlier, it's going to be that some of the lots are tighter. However, there's plenty of outdoor space. So if you end up finding something that you love and it's in that tighter lot size, don't worry, we'll make sure that you get to enjoy lots of outdoor time. If you are not already a member of our family, we would love for you to subscribe to the channel or become a follower on Facebook or Instagram. I would love to be your realtor of choice. I've been a realtor for a long time. I absolutely love serving families moving into or within the DFW Metroplex. We work with lots of new construction and pre-existing homes, so I can help you with both. Just let me know if you need any help. My contact information is on the screen. And as always, leave me a comment. If there's a community that you would like me to do a driving tour of, or bring our videographer out and do some property tours, please let me know in the comments below. We would love your input. I had somebody reach out to me recently and gave me like a request to do a new community, so we'll be doing that one next week. All right, looking forward to working with you guys, and as always, enjoy the DFW Metroplex. All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye. Start enjoying our area. If you'd like to learn more, click the button below.